The costals, also known as the ribs. There are three classifications of ribs. The first 7 ribs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, are classified as true ribs because they have a direct attachment to the sternum. Ribs 8, 9, and 10 are what we call false ribs because they share a cartilage to attach to the sternum. Ribs 11 and 12 are called floating ribs because they have no attachment to the sternum at all. Landmarks you have to be able to identify on ribs. The first landmark is the head. Below the head is the neck. Below the neck is a bump called the tubercle. The curved part is called the shaft or body, and the end is called the sternal end, which attaches to the sternum. You will have to be able to identify the difference between a floating rib and a true or false rib. In order to do that, you need to look at the sternal end. When you look at the sternal end of a true or false rib, the sternal end is relatively flat. When you look at the sternal end of a floating rib, the sternal end of the floating rib is relatively rounded. And this is how you tell the difference between a floating rib and a true or false rib.